star GloRilla. Okay, so she was arrested for driving under the influence in Gwinnett County.
Do you know who I am? Do you know who I am?
I got GloRilla being arrested on DUI in Atlanta, Gwinnett County, found with a 2.2 something marijuana and a loaded gun in the vehicle. We got dash cam footage. I don't know if you've seen the dash cam footage first here on Per Time Podcast. We're going to break down this dash cam video. We're going to break down the whole arrest. I don't know if the arresting officer knew who GloRilla was. GloRilla tried to ask the officer several times, do you know who I am? I don't know who you is. You one of the littles. Hey, shout out to Joe Budden. How many of these little bitches do we got? 4 foot tall, high yellow, light-skinned, cock-throated, needle nose, wide-eyed, little yellow heifers running around here doing this hot shit. Which one is you? That's what I would have said. Which one is you? Ice Spice, Cola Ray, Mia, you're all yellow, fire crust, cock-throated. There's a difference between any of you. Your music, both of you got the deep, raspy voices like you've been sucking on glizzies at the barbecue since the fire was lit. You don't even let the glizzy get cooked. You know, most people like the glizzy at the barbecue that had a little black lines on the glizzy. It ain't got to be cooked all the way, but long as it got a little black lines on it before you go in. No, these bitches ain't even letting the god dogs get on the grill. These are some glizzy-eating, cock-throated, wide-eyed, high yellow, no good heifers all the way down the line. 5, 4, 5, 6. Joe Budden was right when he said this female hip-hop shit is all because you keep recycling the same female. They can't rap. They don't got good character. They smoking 2.2 bags of gas. I'm ignoring the guy. I don't even know where to get a 2.2, man. The youngsters running around here selling Ace for $10, man. You can get an A for some purple, man, for $10, $15 if you a sucker. The 2.2, I ain't seen the 2.2 since I was 2.2. GloRilla, man, and got arrested, man. We in the building. Perfect Time Podcast with the blast. Let's go in, man. Let's analyze this video. I don't know how I feel about this because she's on the side of the road. If she is inebriated, right, and she is a woman and she is a performer, whether or not she's famous or not, she could be a dancer. This police officer is not well informed, to say the least. I am not satisfied with the way this police officer handled this. You live in Atlanta. This is a city, entertains like Las Vegas. For you not to be aware that there are women driving around late at night and they could be intoxicated, but these women are professional dancers and sex workers. They need your protection. They don't need you having them on the side of the road in the middle of the night, half naked, doing the sobriety check. And that's if she is. She should not have been made to do this test on the side of the road. With the clothing that she had on, she should have been first given something. I'm not going to put you on camera. I know you're famous, but this was a joke to the white female officer. Look at the fingernails of the white feet. You see these white nails? She pretended like she didn't know who GloRilla was. She knew who GloRilla was. She's making a joke about this when she gets back to the precinct about how she made GloRilla go through a test, knowing that she didn't legally have to go through it. She could have just turned it down. I know you're a celebrity. If this was a black female officer, y'all let me know in the chat. If this was a black female officer, would she have subjected GloRilla on the side of the road, half naked, with her breasts out, freezing cold in the middle of the night, 3 in the morning, to a sobriety test when legally she could have said no? She could have educated this citizen because we're both citizens. We're both women. You do not need to do this on the side of the road. I'm going to arrest you regardless of what the results of the sobriety test is. I think it's better for you and your career with the way you are clothed and your current inebriated status to just get in the back of my car. Don't worry about it, sister. You're going to be out in a couple hours. I'm sorry. I didn't know it was you in the car, but now that I've pulled you over and I smell the alcohol and the marijuana, I got to take you in. It's not, those are the laws. So I'm going to take you in. I'm going to cut the camera off. I'm going to put a coat on you, and we're going to take you downtown, and we're going to process you quick. And we're not going to turn this into a spectacle. Now let's take a look at what the white officer did, because eventually you'll see GloRilla did not go through with the entire sobriety check because it became apparent to her that she was getting played with.
Your evaluation, okay? You start whenever you want to. 1, 2, 3,
They had GloRilla count to 9 and walk the line.
1, 2,
GloRilla.
3.
Everybody at home, count to 9 like GloRilla.
4. You can do it. You can do it.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5,
6, 7. You can do it. You can do it. 8. You can do it. You can do it.
All right, let's get some context.
The 24-year-old rapper from Memphis allegedly failed a sobriety test after running a red light in Suwannee. So the police officer also claims they smelled marijuana coming from the car. Atlanta News First just obtained this new video of GloRilla, whose real name is Gloria Hallelujah Woods. This is when she was taking her mugshot. Woods has since been released on bond.
Gloria Hallelujah Woods. Good googly moogly. Gloria Hallelujah Woods from out of this 10. They got arrested again, DUI, and possession of a gun. They didn't say that in this article, but it was also possession of a gun. Let's see if we can get some more news on the details of her arrest.
I'm just gonna ask you a few questions, okay?
Okay,
All right. How many drinks did you have today?
I'm cool. I ain't,
Cool.
Yeah, I ain't drunk or nothing.
That's everybody else certainly good. How many drinks did you have, Nick?
I'm okay.
That's not my question. But I'm asking you how many drinks you had.
I'm not drunk. I'm okay.
Okay. Well, what did you drink?
I'm okay.
In just a few moments, I'll have you step out. But not only can I smell alcohol coming.
I am not drunk. I'm okay. Is this a child? Anybody in out there? Anything you can and say will be used against you. Anything you can and will say will be used against you. Why is you admitting to drinking, smoking? I ain't admitting to nothing. Make this woman do her job. Take me to jail. Take me to jail. I mean, young black men, we get to talk. Am I right or wrong? Young black man, after seeing all these police officers pull over black men, kill them at a traffic stop, young black men would get to talk, and you don't give up any information. It is not your job to relinquish any information. You pull me over, you do your job. If you don't find nothing, then there ain't nothing to charge me with. Take me to jail. I'm bailing out. I'm a millionaire. What is going on? I don't know what's going on.
From your breath, but I can also smell marijuana coming from this car. Okay. So in just a moment, I'll be searching this car. Is there anything that I'm going to find in this car?
I have a gun registered to my name.
A gun?
Whoa! Where's the security? Where's the driver? You got a gun registered to your name? Is it loaded? What the hell is happening in the southern South? I just can't believe it, man. Let's keep going, man.
Okay, where's the gun at? It's okay, you don't have to reach for it. Where is
Yeah,
it?
it's in the car. You don't know.
You don't have to reach for it. Where was the gun? Why she didn't pull the gun out and start shooting right there? They had Young Thug and Sergio Kitchens on the side of the road, spread eagle. Now she said, I got a gun, and she gonna go reach for the gun, and they should have been a pow, 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 pow. What happened? I don't understand. I tell you, boy, it is two systems of justice out here. Soon as if that, y'all let me know in the chat, if that was a brother and that police officer heard, I got a gun in the back, and then the brother starts to reach for the gun, what do you think? What do you think happens if that's a brother and police say, what do you have? And the brother says, well, I have a loaded gun. I can't even get it out. I can't even. I need y'all help. What happens if the police officer pulls over Young Thug and Young Thug is high and drunk and he asks Young Thug, what else you got in the car, nigga? And Young Thug said, I got a gun. What do you think excuse me, nigga, what else you got in the car? I got a loaded gun. Officer, he didn't even get to finish the sentence. What else you got in the back? I got a GUI. Before you would finish the sentence, you're out of here, man. What you got in the back of the car? Well, officer, I have something registered to my... I got something registered to my name. What you got registered to your name, sir? What you got? She didn't went for the gun, man. She didn't say I got a loaded gun, and she went for the gun. That's how I know that this white officer with them pretty white nails was having fun. Let's go back to the video, man. Just like we having fun right now, man. Let's go back to the video, man. Do you know who I am? You don't know my name. Make love to the beat so slow.
You're not out.
I know last name Boyd.
You don't know my
From
name.
what I just saw, but
Oh, yeah.
that's all.
It's all right.
You don't know my name.
But yeah, it's okay. I'll wait on you.
Enlighten me on who you are. You seeing me?
No, because you still going to pick on me. It don't matter who I am.
Pick on you. I'm not picking on you. You're
'Cause
driving
I'm
and I can smell alcohol off your breath.
But I'm not drunk.
A question real quick. GloRilla, go ahead and ask the police officer a question real quick.
You don't know my name. You don't know my name. You don't know my name.
You don't know my name. You don't know my name. You don't know my name.
You don't know my name.
Man, look at her white nail. This police officer is a real tackhead, man. Look at the officer nails, man. This was out of hand. I can't believe we are in this time and era where it's such a racial backlash. The racism is so profane. The racism is so prevalent, but I believe the BLM era was it's like the Me Too era. The BLM era went so far that we cannot even speak about the level of racism that has become passe in every day. So much so that we have become accustomed to mistreatment. As Black people in America, we have become accustomed to mistreatment, and if we say anything, it is Karenized. But the bottom line is, this was not a professional stop. At this time of night, with this level of citizen and your lack of professionalism, that's why I believe there's no male officer who comes into contact with GloRilla, because he does not want to be reprimanded for what she is doing. She should not have had this half-naked woman in Atlanta, where you have professional women who work and come home late at night who need your protection. You failed this woman and you failed your service, but you got your pretty ass nails in the camera shots. You got your pretty ass nails and your no good ass voice and your lying ass tactics in the camera shot. This is disgusting. Absolutely disgusting. DUI, not violent arrest. Nothing's gonna happen to GloRilla. She's not gonna go to jail. This was unnecessary. To put GloRilla on a stage like this and to embarrass a woman. You're a woman. What happened to Me Too? I got to bring out these things because we talk about this all the time. What happened to Me Too? GloRilla is a woman. Your job as a police officer at that time of night is to protect GloRilla as a woman, and I don't see you doing that. I have a problem with the way you managed this stop. I have a problem with you administering the sobriety check at 3 a.m. on the side of a road with a half-naked, beautiful Black woman, celebrity, millionaire, superstar. Ma'am, you put both of your lives at danger. And because we're in this sensitive era where we're not allowed to speak intelligently when we see racism and stupidity, no one has talked about it. All we're focusing on is the fact that Americans like to drink and drive. GloRilla is not the first or the last American who will get pulled over for DUI. Americans love to drink and drive. We sell alcohol on my block. I live in an affluent white neighborhood. And because it is an affluent white neighborhood, you have less regulation and laws. When I lived in the hood, you couldn't have a liquor store right next to the liquor store. When I lived in the hood, you couldn't even sell single bottles of malt liquor. You had to buy a 6-pack to cut back on liquor consumption. I live in a beautiful white neighborhood now. You know what you have? Liquor store, liquor store, liquor store, liquor store, liquor store. And you can buy all the liquor that you want. You know why? Americans love alcohol and Americans drink and drive. So for you to put GloRilla on this stage like she did something that no other American is ever going to do was wrong and unprofessional, because it's your job. She's a citizen. She's inebriated coming home from work. Everybody's talking shit. GloRilla probably made $80,000 that night. GloRilla is coming home from work. A 2-hour event paid her enough more than you make in 1 year. Maybe that was the problem with this female officer who lied about not knowing who GloRilla was. Maybe it was the fact that GloRilla made more one night than she'll make in a whole year as a police officer in Atlanta. But you should know, when you work in a place like Atlanta, Los Angeles, Las Vegas, there are celebrity and professional women coming home at night, and it's your job to protect them. You both could have been robbed and injured on the side of that road. Not only hit by a car, but someone could have been profiling GloRilla because CMG is in a rap beef and they could have wanted to hurt her and you could have got hurt. This is absolutely idiotic and unprofessional. That's the only reason why I'm doing the video. I know the video is 3 days old, but I need to point out something to you guys because I keep seeing it. We saw a video on my brother, the Roger Report Live. He played a video of a young man being murdered in a Jeep Cherokee. And the police officers not identifying themselves as police officers, not having police vehicles, unidentified vehicles. But the thing I want to point out is who approached that Jeep. That was a white female officer who did not act in a professional manner as a police should conduct themselves. Just like with Dante Wright, when that 20-year desk white woman killed that black boy because she didn't know how to be professional as a police officer. In my chat, there are a lot of people who make racist claims, and I do my best not to get involved with the chat, right? But it seems to be that some people think DEI is only DEI only applies to black women. Well, no. To everyone in my chat and everybody watching this video, I'm going to do a short to this soundbite. DEI also applies to white women. And you have white pilots, you have white female pilots, you have white female judges, you have white female doctors who cry and quit. We're in the middle of a surgery. I've seen it. I work in healthcare. I've seen white female health professionals cry and quit on the job. White female police officers cry and quit on the job. White female pilots cry and quit on the job. DEI is not just about black. It's not just about black women. DEI, more prevalently, because they get more access and more jobs, has to do with unqualified white women killing everybody. Next time y'all in my chat talking about black women and DEI, take a look in the mirror. Take a look in the mirror, and next time that white female officer pulls you over, next time that white female nurse fucks over your grandmother, next time that white female pilot makes the plane stay on the goddamn runway, you remember GloRilla getting arrested. You remember GloRilla getting arrested.